Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you how I go about making my laboratory glassware lava lamps. If you want to see my other video on how lava lamps work, I'll include a link below. The first thing I start making is the coil that goes in the bottom of the flask. This requires about 2 yards of stainless steel wire. I find using a drill and a steel rod is the easiest way to make consistent coils. When I am done, I'm aiming for a coil that is about 2 inches in diameter. I wash this off and rinse it off in some distilled water. Now I need to prep the flask. I've already thoroughly washed and rinsed this with distilled water as well. I take about 6 milliliters of surfactant and place it into the bottle. And then I slowly rotate the bottle, making sure to coat the inside completely. I pour the excess into a beaker and save it for later use. Now I remove the coil from the distilled water and place it into the flask. And yes, I should have been wearing gloves when I did this. While I was working on the flask and coil, I have a hot water bath going to melt the wax. I get the wax in quartz bottles and portion them out to what I need for one lamp. Once it's all melted, I reach over the camera, remove the water from the outside. I do not want that in the bottle, and then I quickly pour the wax into the funnel. Now I let this come to room temperature. Now I take the surfactant that I saved before and add it to the flask with some distilled water. I continue to add more water until it is near the top. This is not the final level since I may need to add more surfactant or salt water. Next, I use a lamp to help me get the whole thing up to its regular operating temperature, which is about 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, now it is close to the operating temperature, so we can start the next part. Now comes the interesting part. 2 things make the lava flow properly: surface tension and density. Surfactant helps break down the surface tension so the wax can rise and pull away. The density of the distilled water needs to be just right so the warm wax will float, while the wax that cool will sink down. You can use a saturated saltwater mix or polypropylene glycol to achieve this. To start, just add a few drops of surfactant. And here's the most important part. Leave it alone for at least 30 minutes. Give the system time to mix. Don't rush it. It's almost there, but not quite. Is the wax not breaking due to the surface tension being too strong? Or is the density of the water not right? There were about 4 edits and much time that I needed to make, but I'm pretty happy with the end result now. Is it done? Is it ready? No. I usually let them rest for a day and then try again. If they still perform, then I call it done. I hope you like this video on how I make my lava lamps. I'll make more videos on different crafts that I do, so please subscribe, and I hope to see you again later.